Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil ameen, wala aqibatu lil muttaqeen. Surah Nahl is 16th surah of Quran Majid. And Nahl means honeybee. That Allah Bari Ta'ala says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, wa awha rabbuka ila nahli an ittakhidhi min al-jibali buyutan wa min ash-shajari wa mimma ya'rishun. That your Lord inspired in the instinct of honeybee, that make your honeycombs in the mountains, in the trees, in high men's habitations. ثم كلي من كل الثمرات فاسلكي سبل ربك ذللا. And then eat all kind of fruits, collect the nectars from wholesome fruits and flowers. Fasluki subula rabbiki dhulula, and walk on the path of your Lord that He made smooth for you. Yakhruju min butuniha sharabun mukhtalifun alwanuhu fihi shifa'un linnas, and there comes out a liquid of different colors from their bellies, which has shifa, which has healing for mankind. Inna fi dhalika la'ayatan liqawmin yatafakkarun, and in this there are signs for those people who reflect and who contemplate. In this ayat, we will try to learn the word dhulula. Dhulula means be humble. Allah Bari Ta'ala says to honeybee, walk on the path of your Lord and be humble. Humble. Honeybee is humble and gives you honey. In Surah Yasin, 36th surah of Quran, Allah Bari Ta'ala speaks about cattle, flocks of goats and sheep, and it says, وَذَلَّلْنَاهَا لَهُمْ فَمِنْهَا رَكُوبُهُمْ وَمِنْهَا يَأْكُلُونَ وَلَهُمْ فِيهَا مَنَافِعُ وَمَشَارِبُ أَفَلَا يَشْكُرُونَ. That we made these cattle, cows and sheep and goats and camels humble for you. And they give you milk and flesh, meat which you eat for your provision. They give you milk, and you get you get meat from them. They are humble. Allah Bari Ta'ala made them humble for you. So honeybee is humble, gives you honey. Cattle and flocks of goats and sheep, humble, and they give you milk. In Surah Mulk, 67th surah of Quran Majid, Allah Bari Ta'ala says, هو الذي جعل لكم الأرض ذلولا فامشوا في مناكبها وكلوا من رزقه وإليه النشور. That Allah made this earth humble for you, manageable for you, and you get your provision from it, and you eat the provision of your Lord. Kulu min rizqihi, the provision of your Lord. Wa ilayhi nushur, and you are going back to Him. When day is coming, you will return back to Him. This earth is humble and give you the provision, give you the delicious fruits and vegetables for your nourishment. Honeybee is humble, gives you honey. Cattle are humble, they give you milk. And earth is humble, it gives you fruits and vegetables for your provision, for your nourishment. You see? Be humble and give. Humble people are always beneficial for others, for mankind. Benefit for mankind. Be humble. Maulana Rumi says in Persian, he is a Persian poet, and he says, Dar bahara ke shabad sar sabz sang khak sho ke gul biroyad rang birang. That in the season, in the spring season, the flowers and roses do not come out of rocks and stones. Be like mud, soft and humble like mud, and produce roses and flowers. Be humble. Allah Ta'ala likes humble people. And He says in Surah Furqan, 25th Surah of Quran, وَعِبَادُ الرَّحْمَنِ الَّذِينَ يَمْشُونَ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ هَوْنًا وَإِذَا خَاطَبَهُمُ الْجَاهِلُونَ قَالُوا سَلَامًا. The servants of Allah, they walk on this earth with humility. They are humble. And when arrogant people, stiff-necked people try to argue with them, they just say peace. You see, and Allah Ta'ala says, Ya Maryam uqnuti li rabbiki wasjudi warqi marrakin. Oh Maryam, be humble to your Lord and make sajda. Amazing. You see, the word humility is mentioned even before sajda. 2 ayat, Surah Furqan, وَعِبَادُ الرَّحْمَنِ الَّذِينَ يَمْشُونَ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ هَوْنًا وَإِذَا خَاطَبَهُمُ الْجَاهِلُونَ قَالُوا سَلَامًا وَالَّذِينَ يَبِيتُونَ لِرَبِّهِمْ سُجَّدًا وَقِيَامًا. That they are humble, and the word humble is mentioned first, and then sajda. Amazing. Even before sajda, Ya Maryam uqnuti li rabbiki, be humble, wasjudi, and make sajda. The word humility is mentioned before sajda. Be humble. Allah Ta'ala loves humble people, and He says in Surah Hajj, 22nd Surah of Quran, وَبَشِّرِ الْمُخْبِتِينَ. There's a good news for those people who are humble. And Allah Ta'ala says He does not like those people who are arrogant, stiff-necked, condescending behavior, snobbish. Luqman alayhi salam says to his son, وَلَا تُصَيِّرْ خَدَّكَ لِلنَّاسِ وَلَا تَمْشِ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرَحًا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ كُلَّ مُخْتَالٍ فَخُورٍ. Walk. Do not walk arrogantly. Do not be stiff-necked. Be humble. And Allah Ta'ala does not like those people who are boasting and stiff-necked and arrogant. Allah Ta'ala does not like them. You see, and He says to His son, walk on this earth. Do not walk on this earth with arrogantly. And Allah Ta'ala does not like arrogant people, stiff-necked people. See, the pride is the genesis of all problems. Devil was perished because of pride, and Pharaoh was proud and stiff-necked, snobbish, with condescending behavior, and he used to boast, فَقَالَ أَنَا رَبُّكُمُ الْأَعْلَى. He used to say, I am your Lord the Most High. And he used to say to his people, يَا قَوْمْ أَلَيْسَ لِي مُلْكُ مِصْرَ وَهَذِهِ الْأَنْهَارُ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِي أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. O my people, is this Egypt is not my kingdom? Don't you see? These rivers are gushing under me, under my control. Don't you see this? My majesty, my power. And he was so proud of his rivers. And Allah Ta'ala does not like proud people. And Allah Ta'ala punishes Pharaoh in the same river that Pharaoh was proud of. Amazing. This is the most fitting punishment, that Allah punishes Pharaoh in the same river that Pharaoh was proud of. And when he was dying, he was drowning, he was saying, قَالَ آمَنْتُ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا الَّذِي آمَنَتْ بِهِ بَنُو إِسْرَائِيلَ وَأَنَا مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. He said, now I believe there is no Lord. I believe in the Lord of children of Israel. أَنَا مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. I am humble servant. This Pharaoh who used to say, أَنَا رَبُّكُمُ الْأَعْلَى, I am your Lord the Most High. Now he is saying, أَنَا مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. I am humble servant. I am Muslim. But Allah Ta'ala says, آلَانْ وَقَدْ أَسَيْتَ مِنْ قَبْلِ آلَانْ وَقَدْ أَسَيْتَ وَكُنْتَ مِنَ الْمُفْسِدِينَ. That you was showing transgressions and rebelliousness, and now you are saying you believe. فَالْيَوْمَ نُنَجِّيكَ بِبَدَنِكَ لِتَكُونَ لِمَنْ خَلْفَكَ آيَةً وَإِنَّ كَثِيرًا مِنَ النَّاسِ عَنْ آيَاتِنَا لَغَافِلُونَ. That we will save your body, that your body will become a symbol, learning lesson for people, generation coming after you. But most people do not try to understand our ayats, our signs. They just walk away. They do not try to learn the lesson. But the Pharaoh was arrogant, and he was punished in the same reward that he was proud of. You see, Allah Bari Ta'ala says He loves humble people. He said, وَبَشِّرِ الْمُخْبِتِينَ, Surah Hajj, 22nd Surah. Good news, glad tidings for humble people. And Allah Bari Ta'ala says that arrogant people, stiff-necked, snobbish, with condescending behavior will not enter the gates of kingdom of heavens. They will never enter in the gates of kingdom of heaven. Hatta yalajal jamalu fi sambil khayat, till camel goes through a needle's eye. It is impossible, folks, for a camel to go through needle's eye. It is impossible. So it is impossible for arrogant people to enter the gates of kingdom of heavens, gates of paradise. You see, once people came to Amirul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and they said to him, tell us, what is distance? How much is the distance between heavens and earth? Distance between heavens and earth. And he said, 2 steps. Distance between the heavens and earth is 2 steps. If one of your step is on your ego, next step is going to be in paradise. You see that? How profound and thought-provoking message, thought-provoking statement, that if one step is on your ego, on your pride, next step is going to be in paradise. Because proud people perish, and pride is the genesis of all problems. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun ala al mursaleen, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.